more about this topic. Please watch this video all the way to the end. For the most recent immigration news and updates, please like and share to this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button icon of the notification bell. Let's get started with the video. Number 1, CN Tower. The CN Tower, one of the contemporary world's 7 wonders and one of Canada's most famous buildings, has come to characterize the Toronto skyline. You don't want to miss this engineering marvel, which rises 553 meters above the ground, on any tour through the city. In addition to being a very impressive structure, you can ride the elevator up to the 360 restaurant for top-notch eating. A little bit brave? The glass floor is barely 2.5 inches thick and is located 113 stories above the ground. Want an even greater rush? The skypod viewpoint is 33 more stories up. Still lacking in audacity? The not for the faint of heart edge walk experience requires you to put on a harness, go outside, and take a thrilling walk along the edge of the building with nothing but air between you and the ground. You can tell your pals that this heart-pounding pastime is the highest hands-free stroll in the world. Number 2, Royal Ontario Museum. The Royal Ontario Museum is Canada's largest museum of natural history and international cultures. The Crystal, the museum's spectacular main entrance created by Michael Lee Chin, is situated right in the heart of Toronto and immediately draws attention. The museum's interior is home to a wide range of exhibits, including those on dinosaurs, ancient Egypt, and Canada's First Nations. The 6 million or so items the museum has in its holdings are difficult to classify, but we're confident you'll be able to locate something you really like. You'll come across elements of art, history, archaeology, mineralogy, geology, paleontology, zoology, and just about any other ology you can probably think of as you make your way from floor to floor past the 25-meter totem pole. Every time you go, there's something new to learn at this century-old museum, which is a favorite of both locals and visitors. Number 3, Ripley's Aquarium of Canada. Do you appreciate the thought of being just a glass window's width away from a shark? You may have that experience at the Ripley's Aquarium of Canada, which also introduces you to the other 16,000 aquatic animals that are housed there. All of those creatures, including southern stingrays, 65-year-old huge lobsters, giant Pacific octopuses, and nettle jellyfish, require 5.7 million liters of water to support them. Explore the marine life on the reef, stroll safely through a perilous lagoon, peer into an underwater viewing bubble, or watch a stingray dive show. The Ripley's Aquarium of Canada is open every day of the year and is the perfect place to spend an exciting day, whether it's seeing an angelfish on Christmas or a stingray on your birthday. Number 4, Distillery Historic District. The Distillery Historic District is known for its eateries, shops, arts, and entertainment. More than 40 historic buildings in this pedestrian-only village include everything a contemporary traveler may want. Victorian-era structures that have been refurbished to house contemporary fashion can also be found there. Behind aged red brick walls, gastronomic innovations may be found, and the old neighborhood is always bustling with events thanks to art galleries and performance spaces. The Gooderham and Worts Whiskey Distillery, which once occupied many of the buildings, gave the area its name. Number 5, the Art Gallery of Ontario. One of the biggest and best art museums in North America, the Art Gallery of Ontario, is home to an astounding 90,000 works of art. View the celebrated creations of the Group of Seven, a group of Canadian artists whose works make up the world's largest collection of Canadian art. Then, take a trip around the world, from the African Art Gallery to the sizable collection of works from Europe, and go back in time, from the Renaissance and Baroque periods to the present. The AGO features everything from Rubens, Goya, Picasso, and Rembrandt to photography, sculpture, graphic art, installations, and more. The structure itself is a piece of art. Toronto-born and internationally famous architect Frank Gehry, who also constructed the Guggenheim Museum Bilbao, created an enlargement to the Art Gallery of Ontario in 2008 that received praise from critics. There is no better location in the city to be if you love art. Number 6, Casa Loma. Unbelievably, Toronto is home to the only full-sized castle in North America. Casa Loma possesses each and every feature a castle could possibly have. There are turrets that provide stunning vistas of the city. There are more than 100 rooms and a sizable library to explore. There are hidden passageways to be found, such as a 245-meter tunnel leading to the stables and carriage house, the latter of which houses a collection of vintage automobiles from the early 20th century. Additionally, there are 5 acres of gardens with stunning flowers, sculptures, and fountains. Connect your headphones, turn on the digital audio tour, and explore a city castle while listening to it. Number 7. Hockey Hall of Fame. When in Rome would undoubtedly have something to do with ice hockey if it were applied to Canada. If you've never attended a game, you might want to stop by the Hockey Hall of Fame to learn more about Canada's national sport. The 65,000 square feet of exhibit space is crammed to the gills with memorabilia, keepsakes, and relics right from the arena and serves as a fitting tribute to the sport that is frequently used to define Canada. View the sticks, gloves, pucks, and even nets from some of the greatest matches ever played while learning about the 388 individuals admitted into the Hall of Fame. Modern games will put your shooting and goaltending talents to the test. You can also try your hand at play-by-play commentary and take a seat in an NHL-style dressing room. And last but not least, hold the Stanley Cup in your hands. Number 8. Rouge National Urban Park. Rouge National Park is Canada's only urban national park and Toronto's own little piece of beauty. It is a region in the Greater Toronto Area that is ecologically protected and spans several communities, including Toronto, Markham, Pickering, and the township of Uxbridge. Rouge National Park, with its 79.1 square kilometers of land, is a great place to spend a day outside the city to get back in touch with nature. At Rouge, there are countless activities to choose from, including biking, hiking, swimming, kayaking, camping, and much more. Number 9. The Toronto Islands. From the city of Toronto, it takes just 10 minutes to reach an entirely different setting. Get on a ferry and travel to the Toronto Islands, a place full of attractions where unwinding is the order of the day. You'll need to hire a bike or rollerblades to tour the chain of islands, the 3 largest of which are Centre, Wards, and Algonquin, which are connected by a number of roads and bridges because there are no cars here. 4 lovely beaches line the lake, while the primary attractions on land are summer villas from the 1920s and magnificent English gardens. You can test your intelligence in the maze on the islands, and your bravery in the scary lighthouse. The Toronto Islands provide a wonderful contrast to the hectic metropolis while yet allowing visitors to enjoy the view of the skyline with picnics, paddleboats, and horses. Number 10. St. Lawrence Market. Right in the middle of Toronto's historic Old Town district you'll find one of the city's best foodie destinations, the St. Lawrence Market. The market has existed in some form since 1803, and though the complex has evolved, it still contains an authentic farmers market, the best in the world according to a 2012 National Geographic article complete with specialty foods and restaurants for every taste. Treat your senses, as you see, smell, and sample fresh produce and cheese in the very same place vendors have been selling it for over 2 centuries. On a walking tour of the complex, which also includes spaces for business and social gatherings and innumerable local craftsmen selling mementos, apparel, jewelry, and other items, you can learn more about all of that history. From Tuesdays through Saturdays, have a look. This concludes today's video on top 10 attractions in Toronto. If you have not subscribed, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click on that notifications bell icon. See you soon in next new immigration update.